Liverpool is about to enter one of the most exciting transfer battles of the summer window, and the name at the centre of this race is Dean Huijsen. The young Dutch centre-back from Bournemouth has been one of the Premier League's brightest standouts this season, and his arrival at the Reds could represent not only an immediate solution to the club's defensive concerns, but also the beginning of a new era at the back for Liverpool. Under the leadership of Arne Slot, Liverpool is looking to strengthen its squad with strategic additions that can guarantee continued success both in England and in Europe. And judging by the latest updates, it seems that fans have plenty of reasons to be extremely excited about the possibility of seeing Huijsen wearing the iconic red jersey. At just 20 years old, Dean Huijsen has already shown enough maturity and quality to be considered one of the best young defenders in the world. His arrival at Bournemouth was surrounded by expectations, but few could have predicted the immediate impact he would have in the Premier League. From his very first matches, Huijsen made it clear he was not there just to learn. He was ready to dominate. With his excellent reading of the game, impressive physical strength, and refined technical skills, he quickly became an indispensable figure in Bournemouth's defence. These qualities make him exactly the type of player Liverpool needs to further solidify its defensive structure. However, the current situation demands urgency. The futures of Ibrahima Konate, Joe Gomez, and even Jarell Quansah are under question, especially in Konate's case, as he enters the final year of his contract. The Frenchman, who has been one of the team's pillars this season, is being courted by Paris Saint-Germain, and his potential departure would leave a huge gap at the back. Replacing a player like Konate won't be easy, but Dean Huijsen appears to be the perfect solution. He is young, talented, and has already proven he can thrive in the Premier League. Characteristics that make him a safe investment for the future. The good news is that Liverpool seems to be in a privileged position in this race. According to sources close to Bournemouth, cited by Boot Room, the Reds are considered favourites to sign Huijsen. This is a huge relief for fans, especially with clubs like Chelsea, Arsenal, Newcastle United, and even Real Madrid keeping an eye on the defender. Competition is fierce, but Liverpool has been working tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure that this Dutch gem lands at Anfield. After all, the Reds' scouts have been following Huijsen for quite some time, even before his move to Bournemouth. They know exactly how valuable he can be for the long-term project. One of Liverpool's major advantages in this negotiation is Huijsen's release clause, set at £50 million. In a market where top-level players often cost astronomical amounts, this fee is considered extremely affordable, especially considering the player's potential. Moreover, his youth means he can grow alongside the team, learning and evolving under Arne Slot's guidance. Imagine Huijsen forming a lethal defensive partnership with Virgil van Dijk, two Dutch giants leading Liverpool's backline, creating an almost impenetrable wall for opponents. But, as always in modern football, nothing is guaranteed until the signature is on the paper. Chelsea, for example, has been mentioned as a serious contender, with rumours suggesting they are preparing a 7-year contract offer to try and lure Huijsen. This creates additional pressure on Liverpool, which needs to act swiftly to ensure the player chooses Merseyside as his next destination. However, reports from Bournemouth suggest that the English club is confident Liverpool holds a significant advantage. Relations between the two clubs appear solid, and that could prove decisive in the coming weeks. Furthermore, there is something special about the idea of bringing Huijsen to Anfield. He is not just a talented player, he represents the next generation of stars who can help Liverpool maintain its place at the top of European football. His energy, determination, and passion for the game are traits that deeply resonate with the club's philosophy. He would be more than just a technical reinforcement. He would symbolise continuity and renewal. And here's what makes this story even more fascinating. Dean Huijsen still has much to prove, but he is already being compared to some of the greatest defenders of recent times. His ability to anticipate plays, intercept passes, and initiate offensive transitions with precise passing makes him a complete player. He's not just a defender, he's a playmaker, something Arne Slot greatly values in his tactical system. With Huijsen in the squad, Liverpool could further explore tactical variations, increasing its versatility and adaptability across different competitions. Now, imagine the scene. A packed Anfield, fans singing as Huijsen walks onto the field for the first time. He would be welcomed as a hero, someone who carries with him the hopes of a bright future. His arrival could mark the beginning of a new defensive era for Liverpool, one where solidity and consistency at the back become synonymous with the club itself. And with the support of the fans and the mentorship of Van Dijk, he would have all the tools needed to become a legend at Anfield. But let's be realistic for a moment. The race is still wide open. Although Liverpool is considered the favourite, teams like Chelsea and Real Madrid won't give up easily. They have enormous financial resources and winning histories that can attract any player. Therefore, Liverpool needs to act smartly and swiftly to ensure Huijsen chooses Anfield as his next home. This means not only offering a competitive salary, but also demonstrating that the club is the ideal place for him to achieve his personal and professional goals. Meanwhile, the coming months promise to be full of twists and turns. Will Liverpool manage to outpace its rivals and secure Huijsen's signature? Or will another club emerge with an irresistible offer? These questions remain unanswered, but one thing is certain: the transfer market has never been so thrilling. And while Liverpool prepares to close a historic deal with Dean Huijsen, another Red Star is also in the spotlight right now. Mohamed Salah, the Egyptian icon who has defined a glorious era at Anfield, is in advanced talks to renew his contract. But what are the details of this potential renewal, and how could it impact the future of Liverpool's attack? To find out more about this crucial move and understand how it ties into the club's overall plan, click here and dive into the next story that promises to shake up the Liverpool headlines even more. Football is made of epic stories, and every chapter written by Liverpool is unique and fascinating. From exciting arrivals to strategic renewals, the next few months promise to be filled with surprises, emotions, and dreams. Stay tuned to keep up with all the latest news from this incredible journey at Anfield. Finally, it's worth remembering that football is about more than just numbers and contracts. It's about passion, human connections, and the relentless pursuit of glory. Dean Huijsen represents all of that and more. He is the type of player who can inspire a new generation of fans, someone who could etch his name into Liverpool's history alongside legends like Gerrard, Carragher, and Van Dijk. So get ready to witness this Red Saga, where every transfer, every renewal, and every decision has the power to completely change the club's destiny. After all, in football, the future is always a blank page, ready to be written with stories that will be remembered forever.